artists, Miss Willens here with your weekly art challenge. This week, we are talking about something called an amograph. The word amograph means the art of opposites, and an opposite is two things that are very, very different. An amograph looks like an accordion from the front, and as the viewer moves from side to side, they can see each image on its own. For my image, I chose the words peace and love. These are two things that I want to keep in the front of my head right now. So I chose to do two words that are positive and uplifting. Another example of two paired words include hope and joy. If you would like to do two images that are opposite, you could do one picture in black and white and one in color. You could also pair opposite words like fire and ice, or summer and winter, and you would draw a picture of each individual one. You can choose any two words that you would like to pick. You will start your project by drawing your two images on separate sheets of paper that are the same size. It is very important that they are the same size, because if you use two sheets of paper that are different sizes, this project just will not work. That's all for today, artists. Stay tuned for the demonstration. For today's project, you will need the following items. 4 pieces of paper. 2 of those sheets of paper are to draw your individual pictures. The other 2 are to glue together to make the mount for those pictures. You also need a pencil, a Sharpie, a pair of scissors, and markers to color with. Remember, always start with a pencil before you do your outline with Sharpie. You will also need glue to put together the mounting pieces of paper at the seams. For today's project, you will need to pick 2 words. They can be opposite words or they can be words that make a pair. I chose peace and love because those words go together. You could also choose hope and joy as a paired word. For an opposite word, you could choose fire and ice, or summer and winter. Or for paired words, you could choose peace and love, or hope and joy. Those sets of words create an interesting pair because they can express 2 different things in one image. To help these 2 pictures look visually different, I used 2 different families of colors. For the word peace, I used cool colors, and for the word love, I used warm colors. After you finish coloring your pictures, you're going to turn them both to the back, and you're going to draw stripes down the back of your picture about 1 inch apart. Now, I have already packed a lot of my things because I am moving. However, you can make a ruler. I don't have a ruler handy, but I made one out of a strip of paper. So if you cannot find a ruler, don't fret, because you can just create one of your own. Pretty cool. After you draw stripes 1 inch apart on the back of your paper, you're going to cut them into strips. Make sure that before you cut them, you also number them so that you don't lose track of where you're at when you're gluing them down. Now, because we are folding our piece like a fan, we need to make sure that we have double the width of the pieces of paper that we use to draw our pictures on. These 2 large pieces of paper are going to be used to glue our strips onto, so they sort of act as a mounting background. You're going to glue them together at the seams. You can use our dot, dot, not a lot, little teeny tiny dots type of strategy, or you can just do a little squiggle down the middle to glue those pieces of paper together. Then you are going to use your strip of paper or your ruler to create the same width of stripes all the way across that large sheet of paper. After you've finished drawing the stripes, you're going to fold it like an accordion or like a fan so that you can create this double image effect. I'm going to start by putting a small strip of glue all the way across. You guys are gonna laugh. I started gluing my strips on the wrong side, so make sure that when you start gluing your strips down that they're on the proper side. I originally started over here, but I needed to start over here. So I've done P1, I've done L1, now I did P2, now I'm gonna reach for L2. As I am gluing down each strip, I'm pressing very gently against the accordion mount, which is the white piece of paper. I do my pieces one after the next. If you would like to do all of one picture and then all of the other picture, that would also be fine. It just depends on whatever's right for you. But this is where those numbers on those strips are really going to help you so that you don't get lost, because this part can be super challenging. I know you can do it. This is the really exciting part of our project where we get to see the magic of the Amagram. From the front, it looks kind of like a big accordion, right? But check this out. As you go side to side, you can see love. Back to the front. And on the other side, you can see peace. So as you can see, we have two beautiful images in one piece. Love in warm colors and peace in cool colors.